Okay, so that's news you don't understand. What about if you receive some unexpected bad news? Let's think of an example. Let's suppose you've been to your GP with a chest infection. You've had some antibiotics and the chest infection hasn't got any better. Let's suppose you've gone back to your GP and he's given you a second lot of antibiotics and you've completed the course and it's still no better. So you then go back to your GP and this time your GP decides that he's going to send you off for a chest x-ray. You go off for the chest x-ray and then 2 or 3 weeks later, on a Friday night, late, 10 o'clock, you come in, you switch on your computer, you check your medical record and you notice that an x-ray has arrived in the practice. It's an x-ray that had just come in at 5 to 6, just before the surgery was shutting. The x-ray had been scanned into your medical record and then handed into the GP for the GP to see, but the GP's not had a chance to look at it. So you open up the record and there it is. Your x-ray result shows that there's a shadow on one side, in one of your lungs, and it says query cancer, needs urgent referral to the chest clinic. And it's Friday night and you're on your own and you've looked at that result. What are you going to do? Well, as before, you've got a number of options. You might choose to do nothing and wait until the surgery opens on Monday morning and then contact the practice and ask to see the doctor. That's one option. Alternatively, you may choose to ring up NHS Direct and get advice from them. Or you may choose to ring the out-of-hours service and be able to talk to a doctor or nurse so that they can advise you whether there's anything more that you can do over the weekend. Or, again, if you were very desperate and didn't know which way to turn, you could turn up to casualty, although again, we don't recommend that unless you're very poorly. The final option would be a website, but in a situation like that, I don't think that would be an appropriate course of action, though there are websites that could give you information about what to do in that sort of situation. Again, it's something that you ought to think about and perhaps even discuss with the doctor or nurse in the practice.